Full Frame is the dark, twisted, and funny tale of a spineless photographer who stumbles upon the dark deeds of a notorious big shot.
And tell me who you brought with us.
Well, I have brought with me my lovely wife and producer, Victoria Kelley. Over here we have Kathleen Bursick, actor, producer, and Bill Bursick, actor, producer.
Tell me about your inspiration for your film.
Well, I draw from real life when I make films. So, of course, I witnessed a grisly murder when I was a photographer.
It happens all the time.
Happens all the time.
Photographing something, and there's a dead body
just lying around, you know, and that's where the story came from. Actually, they say write what you know. I know about being a photographer, kind of, and I kind of fudged the rest. But I thought it would be exciting for a character to have to jump into a game of life or death by finding a dead body when he's trying to take pictures.
Also, he says if he writes about the worst thing he can possibly think of happening to him, that it won't happen to him. So it's also a superstition.
Yes, it's like if I can come up with the worst thing I can think of, then maybe it won't happen to me. You know?
So how'd you cast your movie?
Well, I thought of like who is the sexiest and who has the most money, and
You got that mixed up in
and
the money part.
we were very fortunate. We had several talented people in our hometown. It was all grassroots, homegrown. You know, nothing from the outer rims or the inner rims of Hollywood coming to help us out. We just did it all on our own, and we found the best people we could. We have a great pool of talent to cast from in our hometown of Quincy, believe it or not. So
it is very interesting. That is where our actors come from. Our locations all come from Quincy, Illinois, and we pride ourselves on being able to make feature-length films in the Midwest and make them good and make them for $8,000, which is a budget, which is kind of what we've been told impossible, but you can do it, and make them look like a production that is $100,000-$200,000 feature film. You know, it's something we pride ourselves on, and yeah, thank you.
And how did you come up with the casting of the movie?
The casting?
Yeah, how did you when you were involved in casting? How did you come up with your picks?
I don't understand.
Okay, next, I guess.
How did you find acting in the film? I'll just ask questions.
How did I find acting in the film? I found it very easy because Chris Kelley, the director here, cast us in the perfect roles that he's envisioned for us. Is that the question?
And you've been in a prior production.
I was in a prior movie for them.
So since he kind of knew you so well and knew the character, he put you into the character. You didn't have to find the character.
Correct.
He already knew it was in you.
Yes, I can say one thing about Kathleen's character. I said to her early on, I said, what do you want to do in the next movie? And she said, all I want to do is have a scene where I am lying in bed with a sheet pulled up around my cleavage.
So look for that.
And I said, done, that's it, that's in the movie. And that's how I cast that character. That's how I built that character.
Yeah, that's my big scene.
Yeah.
What other interesting things happened when you were filming? What kind of happy accidents did you come across that you didn't plan for?
You know, the casting was amazing. We came across some weird South African guy named Charles, who was perfect in his role. We just had so many little happy accidents that made the movie what it is. We pride ourselves on pushing forward no matter what the obstacles are. We had some tragic obstacles, we had some great obstacles, and I think they all kind of came together and created something really, really fantastic.
Now, this film is black and white and color?
Yes.
Tell me about that choice.
Pops of color. Well, I said I wanted to do something not like Hitchcock, but like if Hitchcock's illegitimate black sheep third cousin was going to do a movie, I said, what would that be like? And so some of our other when we had early meetings about it, they said, well, you're going to shoot in black and white, aren't you? Because when we think of Hitchcock and the old film noirs, we think of black and white. And
Plus,
I said,
we love black and white.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, and it's very forgiving. I could use 4 different color temperatures of light sources. You know, sunlight, LED, fluorescent, and tungsten all at the same time, and it would still look, you know, good. It wouldn't look like a mess. It wouldn't look like I didn't know what I was doing. So that was one. It was very forgiving, and also it lent itself to the story so much. And so we made it black and white. We had these pops of color coming in. It just was a really satisfying shooting experience.
Good choices. Do you have more productions in the works?
Yes. Who would like to talk about our future
Could be a
productions?
all-female comedy?
We
have 4 different projects we're kind of contemplating. One of them being a female comedy. You know, we love funny women because women are kind of awesome.
They are.
Since I am one, you know.
We wouldn't be on this earth without women. I'm just saying.
You know, love a good female comedy. We're looking at horror. That was our first film was a horror film, and we do love that genre. But, you know, we love horror that's done really well. Again, going back to classics, going back to suspense thrillers, not your, you know, torture porn. Not torture porn. Something that's suspenseful and thrilling. And then we have I guess I don't want to really say it's a heist movie, but a take on a heist movie. You know, of course, we like to make our productions as interesting as humanly possible.
Yes.
And our 4th.
Well, my mother always says to me, son, when are you going to make a movie that I can watch without all the language and blood? And so I said, Mom, because I love this genre so much, I said, I'm going to make you a Hallmark Christmas movie.
They're awful. The problems are fantastically mundane.
They're wonderful.
We love them.
Silly movies, and I love them so much. Yes,
I sense probably evilness coming in there. There's got to be a twist.
No, this is your mom. This is your mom. It's gonna
There might be a small twist.
There's got to be
just
evil neighbor
because.
in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe someone steals some kid's candy or something.
Yeah, that would be the evil part of it. It'd be a cookie recipe that's been stolen. But that's already been
recipe,
done.
yeah.
We're leaving out a key ingredient.
A key ingredient, yes.
Like
Exactly.
that.
Something
Yeah.
like, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's very dastardly.
And our one of our EPs here is writing a film, which if he doesn't sell it for $100 million, maybe we'll get to make that someday too. We'll see. So he's running a.
So we actually have 5
Yeah.
What are
projects.
we calling it? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
You guys are going to be busy for quite a while.
I hope so.
Quite a
Yeah.
while.
I hope so. I don't want to quit. It's
Well,
too.
and that's what we do. You know, the film is on the film festival circuit. This is its 2nd film festival. We'll be in California next week, you know, with the film. And while we're on the film festival circuit, that's kind of the thing. You start writing the next one and planning and coming up with ideas. And plus we work a normal job. I mean, we own a production company, so we make video products, commercials, corporate videos,
Yes.
cat videos. We have cat. We like cats. We love cats.
Cats.
You know, cats.
All kinds.
So, you know,
and they
we're,
put them on the internet, and you wouldn't believe how those people love internet cats.
We get pay per click too.
yeah, I wish. No.
No.
So would that be one of your tips for future filmmakers?
Okay.
Start with cat videos.
Start with cat videos, but
Believe in
just
yourself.
start. Yes, believe in yourself. Just start. Get out of your own head. Don't let the limitations of what you have stop you from doing it. Just go out and do it. Make a movie. No matter what you have, do it. It's small. It's you
I
don't.
love that advice.
Yeah, you just got to do it.
And you don't have to have
make something.
$100,000 or $1 million. I mean, again, you know, you could have $100 and get a camera and go out and shoot something. Just practice and keep shooting little things every day, and you'll notice you get better.
That's what we did.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you know, quite honestly, it is about the story too. If you have a great story to tell, you could have the cheapest camera and you can still intrigue people with your story. So just try. That's the mother, just try it.
Yes.
Excellent advice.
And might I say that this film festival is one of the greatest film festivals. I mean, can you believe we're here? And this is amazing. I love this. Why aren't you here? Where are you? You should be here. This is, I don't understand. We're here and you should be here. This film festival is amazing.
Yeah, you'll be on our promo reel for the next 10 years. Thank you so much for sharing your
Thank
film
you.
with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Look
you very
forward to
much.
seeing it.
Thank you.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
I like what you
Germany.
say. It's all about the story.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it is.